Okay, Moto's just taking forever to do.
Yeah, what's
today.
up? Okay, Shadow gets to play first. Alright, Gisa and Geralf, Vorel for Shadow, Deviant Fiend has Mayael, and Rainbow Princess has Ayli.
I'm sorry, I thought I'd do something silly and fun.
No,
that's green blue in a nutshell.
that's fair. I am all about that green blue lifestyle.
This I'm okay with. Am I? Yes, I'm okay with this.
Oh, we have all three cats in here. Rhett decided to join us. And Rhett already ran out of the room.
Cats do that.
Yeah. Especially
Cats,
Rhett. Rhett's the biggest scary cat we have. Oh boy, I get to play?
Yeah. I have one cat who just loves jumping on the back of my computer chair and expecting that means I'm going to pick her up and pet her.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm in my computer chair, it doesn't matter what I'm doing, it is time for her to get pet.
Yeah. Totally get that.
Yeah, that is how cats do, though.
Yeah.
They're like, we're important, nothing else is.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's see if I can do this right. Yeah, did it right.
Alright, kicked one times.
That's an interesting artwork for Everflowing Chalice.
Yeah, it's the promo one.
Promo.
Yeah.
You know, I never thought to actually try Everflowing Chalice in 3DH.
It's interesting. It depends on the deck. Vorel really helps it out. For sure.
Yes.
I'm really hoping it carries me places because I completely kept a two-lander.
Yeah.
I did not keep a two-lander. That's
6 through my turn.
That's the correct thing to say, yeah.
Rainbow's over there playing my two favorite colors in all of Magic.
White and black?
Yeah, the Orzhov is the best.
What's the command for
I have a tendency to disagree with this.
Thank you.
I don't know. I don't do well with colors.
Thank you, Scribbles.
Yeah, but just removal-wise, they have like some of the best. Oh, I did manage to draw a land, though.
Removal-wise, yeah, they are the best.
Is right, Crab Goddess. Gotta see what the foil one is now. It's probably still 70, which makes me sad. That's Vorel.
It's cold. I don't know, Crab Gods. Like I said, I don't do well with gold.
Anima, Soul of Elementals. All of those elementals. Let's see what we have it for right now.
Parties are fun, yes.
Foil $80. Ugh. That is rough. Yeah, I should have
So, interesting question. Vorel is a human merfolk. Does that mean he started out as a human and they made him into a merfolk? Or, because, like, merfolks are half human fish, right?
Sure.
I'm just confused on how Vorel got the human merfolk.
Yeah. Before the, Theros, right? It was... Merfolk didn't have legs, so maybe just because they gave...
Yeah.
It's also Simic, and Simic's all about combining different races.
Yeah, but like, merfolk were fish people. I just got confused by it.
Merfolk were people too.
Yeah, but merfolk are they're fish people to begin with.
I think in the terms of magic, merfolk are very much a different species than humans are, and they're not considered fish people. They are merfolk.
Yeah, because I mean, there's the lizard mutant thing.
Yeah, merfolk are friends, not food.
Crab Goddess, yes. This is the lure snake hydra argument all over again. You're not wrong.
Let's do that. And something like this.
Oh,
that's a lot of haste.
Yeah, it looks like you really want your commander to have haste or something.
Right?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Shrug. Who could have guessed this? Not me.
Then who? Oh, that was my knee.
That was a loud one.
Yeah, my joints. I'm only 22.
Doesn't get any better. Let me tell you that much. MTG bot is useless. You take that back. You take that back, Scribbles.
Take that back, Scribbles. It's MTGO. Wait, no. MTGO is a quality program.
Correct.
Agreed.
MTG bot, also a quality program.
The life-gaining shenanigans has begun.
Yeah, I mean, anyone else realize that she's got to vindicate, like, on her commander?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I know what Ayli does.
At the time. Not at the time.
Ayli is a scary cleric.
Scary, scary cleric. Let's just...
Yes, Crab Goddess, that is the first deck you should build. We need to see this.
Animorphs, yeah. Animorphs.
I watched the game nights where I think it was Jimmy was playing that. That was so much fun.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, this looks like a graveyard full of creatures.
That's a lot of good creatures that I like.
Check this out. Oh, yeah, Noxious School and yeah.
Yeah.
2 lore.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
It's no biggie.
No big deal. You guys just let that happen.
Yeah, just let things happen.
Just be okay with it. Do. Building that Animorph deck in paper and the new Landfall Merfolk is so going into the list. That is true. I said at the very beginning of the stream that the that Merfolk is basically like one of the most me cards that could have been printed in Dominaria. Unless they reprinted Villainous Wealth for some reason.
If they reprint Villainous Wealth in Dominaria, I will literally start playing Standard again. I think my favorite color combination is Marduk, but I definitely play best with Sultai. It's a very strange combination.
Is anybody gonna knock Crab Goddess off the throne here? Do we have enough?
I don't have any way of hitting people at the moment. This is a very slow Mayael list.
No. I meant the stream boss.
Oh, stream boss?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have money for that. I bought a car, so.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. What, Crab Goddess? What?
Trust me, I would definitely throw a few thousand at that if I could.
Well, we do have the charity stream next week. Charity. And after that,
you heard me, Crab Goddess. If I had $40, I'd just take you throne.
The Ides of April are coming. But yes, we're doing the charity stream next week, Saturday. Got these peeps. I've got this tab. I'm scared. Hold me.
I'm scared for you.
And then after that, I will be creating a Yatsby 602 bits.
Brings it down to just under 4,000 now.
Yeah, it's getting real close. It's not the throne, but it's a throne. Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate. You did knock Crab Goddess out of the out of the top 3 there.
Wonder if she can hurt herself if she donates bits.
Lord.
I did change the cheer ranking system because I didn't realize when they announced this, they said it would only be weekly, but I went into the back end and you can either do weekly, monthly, or all time. So I decided to do monthly because I think that's way more generous as far as trying to get on those thrones, getting into those top 3.
Are you trying to trick me? Because the commander and Death Touch is hard to see unless you zoom in on the card, but I know my Orzhov commanders and I know that Ayli specifically has Death Touch.
No, I was just trying to hit you for 2.
What are the 3DH rules? XY Zeron? Zyzeron?
Which is
let us see. What do we want to do? There's lots of things we want to do.
that's a really bold statement there, Crab Goddess.
What? The good one?
The good one.
The dethroning one.
I've seen Mardu Marches do a lot of dirty things.
Let's cancel that. Let's.
In fact, I wonder if she's 3DH legal.
We're gonna go after Deviant this time. You're open.
Sure, there's nothing I can do about this.
Well, you're open. Shadow's already at 38. Rainbow's got enough blockers to make me not want to attack her.
Oh, like I literally get it. Like my deck is very slow.
But I feel like that's gonna come back to bite me in the butt.
It might. Depends on how I feel.
So we're gonna do.
This is game 2, Happy Dude.
H2O. Yep. Game 2. Game 1 was a slugfest. It took about 2 hours. There's that. I am done with my turn. And Shadow's going to put some more counters on that ever-flowing chalice.
Yeah?
This seems like the best play.
Yep. That's just going to get obnoxious real quick.
Yeah, I just now realized that that's a lot of counters.
Yeah, it's going to go up to 5 this turn. Yep. 8.
That's
doubled.
8
Oh yeah, because it doubles it. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Vorel's kind of a stupid guy.
So you have 12 mana at your disposal on turn 4. 6.
Yeah. The issue is there's nothing really I want to do with it.
Zyzeron, if you actually go to the Discord, if you check out the Discord, there is a channel there, 3DH channel, and in the pins in the upper right-hand corner, there is a Google spreadsheet where you can actually make a copy of it and put it on your Google account, and it has all of the prices of the cards that were locked at a certain point. So there's not a way to go into GoatBots and do all of the cards like the full deck at once, but this is a pretty close approximation, and it's what a lot of people go off of. And we're going to actually make that the official list to go off of starting a month after Dominaria comes out online. We're going to lock the prices down, and then that will be the official price list for until the next set comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, Herald.
I don't have anything with counters on them.
What on earth is that artifact? Eternity Vessel?
That's a dirty artifact.
Yeah. You can have your life total become the number of charge counters on it. So it starts off with whatever your life total is. Every time a land comes into play, you can switch your life total to that number. So it resets it, and it becomes very good. It's really good when you can play it on turn 6.
You mean play it and something else on turn 6?
That's true.
Yeah, I'm done with this counter shenanigan.
Going pretty ham here.
We're done with this counter shenanigans.
That's pretty
really?
good.
Yes, really.
Really? All at me? What was that for?
I didn't take your... Yeah, it's just like, you have all the best stuff. Just saying.
Have a good night, Caboose Moose.
Yeah.
There's a Worn Power Stone that taps for 2 mana.
And I left
also an Everflowing Chalice that taps for 8.
Currently taps for 8.
And I left that alone now, didn't I? I took the 2 biggest things I didn't want sticking around, so, you know. I left your mana ramp, you can have that.
And as a reminder, once we get to 100 subs, I will be buying a 4-pack of the Tabletop Simulator and giving away 3 copies of those to random people. Once we hit 200 subs, I'll play Dark Souls, which I've never played before and should be very interesting. Once we hit 250 subs, I will run at least a one-shot D&D session. Might turn into a small campaign. Don't know quite yet.
Shadowkeeper definitely was a Public Enemy, but I think I curbed that a little bit.
Yeah. She's a little behind now.
Yeah, I'm on the I have 4 lands on turn 6 moment now.
I mean, you have 4 lands on turn 6 plus 8 extra mana off of your Everflowing Chalice, which is still okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's reasonable.
And you can still tap Vorel to make it 16.
Still okay. Yeah, Scribble's D&D campaign. You know what? We might swap that around. We might just do that at like 100. I don't know.
Yeah.
250.
D&D is fun.
250 was pretty ambitious, but I also said 250 was the point where I wanted to do it if I was still playing in the D&D campaign that was potentially happening, but fell through. That was going to be streamed. But that didn't happen, so I might end up switching it up. And then we'll make DM Cross sad because he's not here right now to hear me talk about this.
Yeah. I love D&D.
Yeah, D&D's
Started
great.
playing a couple years ago and never turned back.
D&D is great. I love role-playing games in general. Tabletops are amazing.
Yeah. I think like I started playing D&D and my first character was like a fighter, and it turned out that they're not that good for first characters if you want to really get someone interested in playing the game.
Yeah.
Because they don't really do much until they're like level 4 or 5, and then you're reasonably okay.
It kind of depends, yeah.
Well, I was in a party full of literally everyone else was a wizard, so I was or a sorcerer. So I was like, "Oh, you're all sending fireballs. I'm standing back here with a sword."
It kind of depends.
This is fun.
So, part of the thing is that most characters and most classes in D&D are not great until they hit level 3, and then they're like, okay, now we're starting to get into it, kind of thing.
Yeah, but I mean, I was also playing with a bunch of guys who knew what they were doing, and and so when I sat down, they're like, "Oh yeah, I already have this plan set out for my monk character or my sorcerer character."
They just plotted out their whole.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay. So even by the time I got to like level 3 or 4, they were already like, yeah, we had all of this planned out, so we knew we were going to be doing this and this.
Yeah.
On the note of
Dragon Hall, I'm not sure. I'm gonna say Dark Souls 1 just because I have never played any of them, and so we're gonna play Dark Souls 1. Yeah. Shrug. Yeah, I've been playing. I haven't played a good campaign. Like, I haven't played any D&D in. The last time I played D&D, I think, was GP Vegas last year when I DM'd. And then before that, it had been quite some time. So I was running one, and a friend was running one shortly before that, about 3 or 4 years ago. And then before that, it was probably college.
I can do something dumb. I just don't know if it's a good idea.
But I've definitely been playing D&D for almost 20 years at this point. I started when I was 17, I think. Junior year in high school, something like that. Crime Goddess, do myself or those in the game have feelings on the true neutral burb person? Because that one seems funny. I'm not sure what you mean by the true neutral burb person.
I'm just as confused.
Kenku?
Kenku?
Oh, yeah, neutral evil. Yeah. I haven't seen a Kenku. Oh, man. I have to research that again because it's been a minute. Kenku, 5th edition, right?
Oh, I forgot that was a...
That is a thing.
Like, oops.
Oh, yeah, these things. The little bird guys. Yeah.
I didn't realize they were pre-modern, so it's any zombie.
Yep, any zombie. Dragon Hall. Well, I played Dark Souls 3. That was the first time I played any Dark Souls game before I would have helped out if that was the game, but I would have to get into the PC to play it. Yeah.
Sorry, Rich Car. Gotta go.
Oof. That Noxious School has 7 counters on it.
What?
In case anybody's curious.
Oh yeah, Altered Ego.
About what's going on over here on Shadowkeeper's side.
What? No.
I slowed her down a little bit. I did my best.
Yeah.
She's just doing a lot better than,
Than everyone else right now?
I actually didn't realize Vorel's, like, not even gonna lie, didn't even realize Vorel's was, like, this strong until just now when I have a Tintin on turn 7. and could very well have had a ton of life.
I think
hey, you know what? After the last game, I think Jeremy would be definitely okay with a quick one.
Yeah, I'd be fine.
Like, here's the thing, Deviant. If you hadn't blown up Eternity Vessel, I would have doubled the counters on Eternity Vessel and then made my land drop and jumped my life up to this set into the it would have been 70s.
All right, Scribbles, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate it.
I don't like casting her this early, but
you have you have both the boots and the greaves.
Yeah.
You can put the boots on her and then the greaves on her.
I'd rather not put boots and greaves because I like being able to target my own things.
That's fair.
But I mean, then she could be wearing the boots and the pants.
This is true. She could be. I only have the 2 mana. I've made my land drop. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Boots with the fur. Indeed, Crab Goddess.
Night Scribbles.
That's what we're aiming for.
I'm not going to attack it to all of this.
What?
My commander's just going to die.
What, you're telling me a Tin is something you shouldn't attack into?
I mean, if I had Death Touch and First Strike, I would. But, you know, I'm not running,
Boots in the fur.
What's its face?
What? What is this nonsense?
Someone's being the fun police over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to have a nice, fast game of Magic.
Thank you, Rainbow. I was kind of terrified.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Boots and pants and boots and pants. Yes, thank you, instant speed dive. Sounds about right.
Oh, gosh.
Kicks in the door. Here I am.
Did you just kick my door in?
That was a really expensive door. You know how much it's going to cost to replace that? It's not even... It's not even the... It's not even the monetary cost. Man, that's going to take like a whole day. I had plans this weekend.
We were just talking about D&D, yep.
Yes, we were talking about D&D. Kick in the door, take all the treasure, kill all the monsters. You know, whatever.
Yeah, you always take all the treasure first and then kill the monsters.
They don't matter.
I remember greatest moment ever is when in D&D is when my party was literally surrounded by enemies and our wizard monk who had cross-classed was like, give me a moment, like cast a spell so that the enemies couldn't see him, and then went and raided the vault while we were all surrounded by people trying to kill us.
Nice.
I love it.
I think one of my favorite moments was actually one of my friends was playing in a Star Wars campaign, and they got to a door that was being guarded by 2 stormtroopers, and he just had a bag full of weapons. They were trying to sneak in, and the guard was just like, hey, wait a minute, what's in that bag there? And his thought was, candy! And he rolled his persuasion check and made it.
Oh my gosh.
and so the stormtroopers just like, all right then, just let him in. Just just imagine like this bounty hunter just holding this sack over her shoulder with guns just sticking out of it. What's in that bag? Candy. All right. Got it.
Yeah. That's like, that's the crazy things that happen in D&D that are wonderful.
Oop, that's not
I love D&D. I love the shenanigans.
Shenanigans is correct. Budding.
Hello, Diagraph Colossus. Haven't seen you in a minute.
Instant speed. Now introducing.
I haven't seen that card played since Standard rotated.
Yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. Old Diagraph Colossus.
I like Diagraph Colossus.
I think we just pass.
My 2/5 now blocks your 4/4.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Instant speed. Now introducing Boots and Pants, the feline bard thief, totally chaotic neutral.
This is way too great to not do it.
Uh-oh. I don't know if I like this. Rings. Vomit.
End us now.
Crap, got it. It says, I've only seen a few D&D gameplay vids on YouTube, and there are some of the funniest moments and quotes there. They are pretty fun. It's just one of those things where my friends and I, well, we were in college, and, you know, it was well before even YouTube was the thing, and we were just like, man, if we could just, like, film our D&D games and show people, there's just some ridiculous moments in them. And, of course, Twitch became a thing about 2 years after we all got out of college.
Oh my lord. I tried to stop this.
Yeah, this is getting out of hand. That's what's happening here.
I tried so hard.
Do you know how awesome this would be if you had left my artifact alone?
It would have been terrifying because it would have doubled, what, 3 times? We'd be at 64 counters.
Right.
Which means generating 64 mana on 1 artifact?
Right.
Oh, colorless, but still, like...
If the half-orc bard wishes to backflip onto the roof, then I won't argue. That's a good one. Rolls a 20. Maybe I can charge the guy and knock him off his ship, this ship into the ocean. I had not heard of Justin TV, Detective. We were thinking about it. YouTube was in its infancy, and we did not have the opportunity to actually do something like that.
Yeah, do it.
I'm just waiting for someone to blow up this artifact I put so much work into.
Red, green.
We've had many, many silly campaigns.
I'm gonna go ahead and start using Mayael, and that was a...
That was a whiff?
Yeah, I don't know how.
These things happen sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't draw both your Rings of Bright Hearth and your and your Illusionist Racers. And sometimes you have a mana rock that taps for 32 mana.
Rolls a 20, knocks the guy into a place of flayed pirate, knocks him into the ocean, bad guy gets swallowed by a battle whale. Battle whale sounds
Put
sweet.
that back in my hand. Just say, okay.
Yeah. I may, or like, I remember my DM making fun of me when I was first learning, like, about not reading the rules. I read the rules and then I read the rules and I went through and read the rules. And then, he had a character who was like, her ability, she can teleport 50 feet in the air and then use Featherfall to fall down so you people can't get her.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay. I stand directly beneath her with my sword, with my flaming sword.
Yeah.
And he's like, wait, what?
So
I was like, Featherfall is straight down.
It is straight down. One of my favorite characters that I built was in 3rd edition, or it might have been 3.5, where I built a rogue swashbuckler, and his whole purpose was I wanted to, by the time I could in the teen levels or something, I was going to be able to parry someone's attack and knock their weapon out of their hand, catch it in the air, and stab them with it. That's all I wanted to do. Detective Justin TV was Twitch, but actually the person who owned it switched it off into Twitch, built Twitch as the gaming version, and then kept Justin. And then Amazon bought Twitch much later.
I'm sorry, but that's a Reaper from the Abyss.
It is.
Yeah. Well, all your stuff is 6, so.
Yep.
I have 32 mana.
That is a card. That is a card. That's going to make me sad. So anyway, his whole purpose was disarm another person, grab their weapon out of the air, stab them with it. His name was Fantastic Jack. And this was a campaign that got, like, out of hand. We had an airship and, like, all sorts of really funny stuff. And so everybody else in the group had ways to get off of the airship, like rings of featherfall or you know, stuff like that. And so it was pretty funny that my character was like, all right, well, I don't have a ring of featherfall, I don't have like wings of flying, I don't have any of this other stuff, I'm not like a magic wielder, so I can't just you know, use that. So he had 2 immovable rods, which immovable rods were, they had a button on the end of them that made them just stay in place, and then when you let go of them, they just were there.
Build your own ladder? Is that...
No. He wouldn't build his own ladder. He would jump out of the airship and then activate, and then he'd have to make a strength check to not let go of the rod. And then he would just hand over hand go down with his 2 immovable rods.
Oh my gosh. I remember we had that problem with my fighter and the DM's like, well, what's your plan to fix that? And so the next time we went to the city, I just bought a very big tarp that I then kept in my bag. And so anytime I'd fall, I'd use my tarp and rope as a parachute. I was like, I fashioned my own parachute.
Yep. Can't cast.
You know, I feel like I'm falling behind here.
I feel like, you know, we all are.
I can't cast this with
I mean, you're the one who has the Rings of Rider.
It doesn't, like, I have 1 green mana. So the cards in my hand that require 2 green mana don't work.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, the original, was made with Adobe Flash. So I apparently cannot cast this Diregraph Captain from my graveyard for 0.
What? Uh-oh.
Cast with Gisa and Geralf, but I can't cast it for 0 with the Rooftop Storm.
That's a little broken.
Yeah, that's
because that should work.
It's not fun. But we'll cast this with Rooftop Storm instead.
Oh, there we go. I feel like this is going to be a fast game.
Fast? I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see.
There is 1 person with no blockers.
There is
just letting you know that.
1 person with no blockers.
Hi.
We're just going to attack for that.
This is fine. As I sit in the fire of my own making.
We're going to keep it there.
That's fine.
Fantastic Jack was one of my favorite characters that I built and played.
Oh, you're kidding, Deck.
I had
more blue mana.
I had another character that was she was a rogue halfling, but she had a birth defect that made her look more human, and so she was kind of shunned. So she actually looked like a young girl, and she used that to become like one of the best assassins in the game, because she could just sneak into places and people would be like, oh, it's just a young human girl. It was an evil campaign.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
she eventually got a gnomish maid sniper crossbow, essentially. And was just super deadly.
Yeah, I played a campaign where I was what was it? I was a dragonborn paladin, but the deity I worshipped was one of the crazed deities from one of the dark planes or whatever it's called. I can't remember the name of the plane we were on. And so I was slowly selling my soul to the devil, basically, for extra powers from them.
Yeah.
But as long as because according to the paladins in 5.0, as long as you maintain your deity's ideals and follow the path of the paladin, whichever you choose, like, it doesn't really matter. I was totally evil, like, lawful evil, I think, is what I ended up choosing. It was an insanely silly character.
Sounds pretty fun.
Everyone else in the whole group, no one trusted me. No one trusted me.
You're at 61 there, Jeremy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
Maybe I shouldn't attack. Maybe I should. I'm not sure anymore.
Airfunk says, I played a pretty broken feral half-ogre in an evil campaign with a class we found online that gave benefits for having low intelligence. My solution was to do everything I could to thwart my own party, through the character's stupidity. It was pretty great. Instant speed dive, dropping into some PUBG. Gotta focus. Y'all have fun. Alright, have a good one.
See ya.
I hope you have fun.
Yeah, I won't.
Peace out.
I need a blocker.
Hmm. $32 with that ever-flowing jealous.
Yeah, and only 1 green mana. Otherwise, I would have Rish Card Expertise to draw 3 cards last turn. I think right now Jeremy's on the hot seat.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, I feel like I should concur with this statement.
I should have concurred. Ooh, Loyal Legions, eh? It's a whole bunch of soldiers that can come out.
Hey, we can be friends, because you know what Vorel can do?
Make more soldiers?
Yeah, we can even be friends.
Make lots of soldiers.
Hallowed Spirit Keeper. Where X is the number of
But I
cards
need
in your
green
hand.
mana, otherwise I can't do anything.
I maintain the funniest character I've ever seen was a tiefling warlock that had to routinely kill people to appease Cthulhu, and her go-to move was an Eldritch Blast. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think like just D&D has some. You can find people who have some of the greatest stories ever in D&D. Like the time where our party monk rode a meteor into town and no one got hurt. Our party monk thought he was being silly and going to ruin the DM's plans. The DM had other ideas. And then, of course, the DM rolled like 2s.
Oh.
Let's prevent that happening from more in the future.
Okay.
Revolt is such a good commander mechanic.
Revolt really is. Like, I wish it triggered on every instep, but like it's still a really good mechanic. I feel like it's almost fixed morbid, like, or strictly better morbid is what it ends up like being most of the time.
Sure. That's pretty okay. Can't do that anymore. I could do this.
Crab Goddess is right. Morbid is a fair mechanic in EDH, but Revolt is just strictly better than Morbid.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the cards they printed Revolt on aren't as powerful as some of the cards they printed Morbid on, but I think like if they printed abilities like more powerful abilities on Morbid, then
okay, I need to find that board wipe. I need to find one of them board wipes.
I wouldn't mind that.
Please do.
Scrying.
Really, Jeremy, you're forcing my hand here.
What?
Come on now.
I don't know what you're talking about. What's your hand that I'm forcing?
Don't worry about it. Wait till my turn.
Let's see. Rar. Couple of zombies.
Okay.
Hey, Luanil. Welcome to the late night stream. Earphone. Playing Pathfinder, my half-orc barbarian had a bison for a mount. At one point, it fell into a pit trap, so the wizard cast Fly on it. And then we were supremely disappointed I hadn't seen any Avatar of the Last Bender. Yeah. Yes. You take that one. All of you.
Oh, that works, deck.
Something fun?
Oh, just a Simic Signet.
Oh, okay. That's probably fine.
It gives her green. She gets green now.
Yeah.
Gets more green.
Tuning in after Seattle. Yeah, degenerate things. They are happening. Ooh, pardon me.
Just tap for that.
Tap for all the manas. Shadow's got degenerate things going on.
Yes.
She's still got a ever-flowing chalice with 32 counters.
When am I not doing degenerate things? I don't think I've been on your stream and not done something at least mildly degenerate.
Hey, you're right, yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to actually get more... Oh! Wait, hold on, does this net me mana?
Yeah.
If I untap...
Yeah. Yeah, that's an infinite combo.
It nets me colored mana.
Oh, sure, because you're going to untap the Simic Signet.
No, because it's another target permanent.
Yeah. Crab Goddess. So I work until 11:15 p.m. on Saturday, the day of the charity stream. Any idea how late the stream might go? Still like to tune in. I'm planning on starting at noon and going until probably midnight next week. It just kind of depends. I'm going to play a lot of really bad games, and then probably around 6 p.m. I'm going to build a deck, a 3DH deck on stream that the chat is going to build for me, and it can be as good or as awful as people want it to be. And then we will play a couple of games and probably die horribly. Yeah, if it ends up going till midnight, yeah, you'll be around.
Knowing Twitch chat, it will probably troll you.
Oh, yeah. I don't doubt that. Will there be peeps and tab during the 3DH? It depends on if we get to our goal or not. After about $500, I think I might cut it off, because that's a lot of sugar.
Aww.
That's a lot of sugar.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
I mean, we're doing $500. Maybe the individual goals will still keep going, but, like, I also really doubt I'll be able to finish multiple cans of tab in a day. And however many peeps that I actually have. I'll tell you what, Crab Goddess. If we go till midnight and you hop on, I will eat a peep if you donate. Knowing Twitch chat, it'll be like $2.50 card and a bunch of basics.
You want $3 card and a bunch of basics.
Yeah, it'll just be like a 1-cent commander and a bunch of basics. Tab is the worst kind of sugar in that it's not actually sugar. It's aspartame and saccharin.
Ugh. Absolutely hate the taste of that stuff.
It's not great.
This is really, really hard. I'm not gonna lie. Deciding what I wanna. What do you want to kill us with? I think this is it.
Packrat.deck.
Okay.
Yeah, that might not be terrible. In that I would probably die quickly.
Oh, look, it's a 10-11.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah, I underestimate your carelessness with money after payday. Hey, Epitheria. Hirathon.
Hum-de-dum-de-dum. I wonder.
How goes the commanding?
Can I... Oh, this is going to be fun.
Game 1 went really, really long. Oh, that's fun.
Oh, Lord.
Ow! Does this just win?
You get
4,
2,
6,
then you
8,
get 4.
10 of them. Yeah.
It might just win.
Might just win.
10 multiplied by 5. Yeah, it's 50. You win.
Yeah.
Oh, well, oops.
10, 15, yeah. So everybody loses 10 at a time.
So,
right?
yeah.
So
quick game,
everybody.
Yeah, good games. Good games.
Moral of the story, if someone's tapping an overflowing chalice for 32 mana,
Rite of replication.
they might win out of nowhere.
Yeah. Rite of replication on Grey Merchant's pretty good.
Real life and paper. Don't let the Vorel player get too far.
Right.
Otherwise, it just kill us.
Oh wait, no, Jeremy's still alive.
Oh, puts me at 5. Ah.
Oh my lord.
Well, he's got a 10-11 that can't be blocked though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a 10-11.
And she hasn't actually attacked yet, so.
Oh, why did I hit no? Ah,
Should have concurred.
Yeah, I also I had an hour of revelation, so I was just gonna wipe the board clean.
I'm sorry. I saw Rite of Replication. I was like, I wonder what would happen if I Rite of Replication with Kicker Gary.
Yeah.
That's
bad things.
Definitely fine. That's definitely fine.
That was not my plan because I only had one card in hand when the turn started, and I was just like, oh, this is interesting.
No blocks.
Honestly, that was awesome.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That was fun.
When you have a mana rock that taps for 32 colorless mana, you might win out.
Yeah,
of nowhere.
you just might win out of nowhere. All right.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna bounce.
All right.
Have fun.
Have a good night. Good games.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay. We're gonna. Doop.